Here we are, the race day wrap-up from Hollywoodbets Kenilworth. We had 10 races on the card, and it was an exciting day because we had some really competitive races and a really good sort and Reed Petit running halfway through. So let's start off with race 1. It is the Hollywoodbets Kenilworth Welcomes You Maiden Plate, and it was over the 1,200 metres. And a competitive way to start the day, but Clinton Binder was the very happy man who led in a winner with Umzumgeli Weyatu with Safisa Bangani aboard. That it was just 0.2 of a length between that horse and the second place horse being Loving Prague. It's a very close finish indeed. And third spot was Prairie Dawn, who was competitive once again. And then Wave of Glory ran in that fourth spot. So really nice and exciting for Clinton, and especially the fact that he said this horse jumps out full of pace and Safisa just sat balanced and rode him out with confidence.
Wave of Glory. They 5 lengths away to the hook ahead inside the final 300. Loving Prague comes up to Mzingeli Wenyati. Twice Set Wit and the pink cap of Prairie Dawn. He's trying to unleash a big finish, but it's Loving Prague and Mzingeli Wenyati. Loving Prague, Mzingeli Wenyati. They're in a real battle at the 50. Loving Prague, Mzingeli Wenyati, very close. Leave that to the judge. Third will go the way of Prairie Dawn.
Race 2, Lucky Fish Diamond Rise Open Maiden over the 1,200 metres. Got the Look was the horse that was all the talk, and Julia Blanche was a really nice type of filly who won. Very excited for Pegasus, the owners, who had the first winner in their colours. So memorable win for them. In that second spot was Give Me the Power. In third was Ravish Trend, and in fourth was Larking About. But it was Got the Look that was all the rage and all the talk in race 2.
Is battling to stay in touch. So off the false rail, Got the Look. She got given her cue by Elder Dimmer. She skips away. She goes a length and a half clear. Penny's Choice and yes, Give Me the Power. She's starting to launch. On the inside is Larking About, but they inside the 200 and Got the Look. She's still 2 lengths in front. Give Me the Power starting to run on strongly. They inside the 50. Got the Look. She puts them away to the sword. She's going to win sharp and stylish. She's amazing.
Race 3, join the Race Coast Turf Club Maiden Plate for the fillies and mares over the 1,400 metres. The winner was number 4, Katakwat Quadrat. Very impressive win indeed. It was lovely to have owner breeder on course, so it was very exciting and good win for this this horse. It was unbelievable. She really won a competitive race and very forward going. Red Taffety ran in that second spot from the Eric Sands yard, and I think the noteworthy horse in the race was the horse that ran third was Kubu, and it was nice to see that in fourth spot Peaches and Cream made the improvement and has strengthened up somewhat. But I think just a noteworthy win from Katakwat Quadrat, who showed a promising debut.
Quadrat is down the middle. Then came Red Light Lane, Red Taffety on the inside. Viva Perle still in front with Katakwat Quadrat to the outside. That's starting to run on powerfully now. She learns the trade and she pops her nose in front. She could be very hard to beat. Katakwat Quadrat going great guns. On the inside is Red Taffety trying hard, but it's all Katakwat Quadrat. Beats Red Taffety.
Including the winner of that race 3, there were a lot of horses that were green running around all over the place. So you can definitely expect improvement from them in the next starts. Race 4 is the www.racecoast.co.za Open Maiden over the 1,400 metres. And it was the family horse for the Basses that won in Clark Griswold, number 4, with Elder Domae aboard. Ran on to get the better of Sommerstern on the line. Sommerstern, very noteworthy win. Second place, sorry. Good effort indeed, and has shown the improvement. Had to be a little bit patient with that horse, but it was Clark Griswold that Candice mentioned might be gelded after this run. It's just the fact that he's a little bit full of himself and he's a big, impressive horse. So lovely for the Basses with the win with the Clark Griswold, and mentioned in second was Sommerstern. In third spot was Belzy Ross, who showed the improvement. Always expected, I think, has the ability, but it was lovely to see him running on. And in fourth spot was District Master.
Leader. On the inside is Balzi Rossi with 1 cape and Sandhurst at the back with double distilled. They're using the entire width of the track. They're at the 300. Up the centre, you've got Sommerstern, who now gets cut loose and goes into the lead. Clark Griswold responds to the stick on the outside, and he's starting to run on strongly. Clark Griswold comes at Sommerstern. There's absolutely nothing in it. Clark Griswold gets there. Good ride.
Race 5, perfectly placed C stakes over the 1,400 metres. Marcus Aurelius, another win for the Bass Yard. Marcus Aurelius, a very neat individual for a number of owners, including the Centenary Syndicate. So it was a very good win. And Give That Man a Bells was in that second spot. Really brave, honest win. He went a good pace up front and managed to remain or hold on for that second spot, should I rather say. In third was In a Timely Manner, and in fourth was Gold Dust, who showed improvement returning to the country course.
The reins in third, Marcus Aurelius is in fourth, Primal Instinct, then on the inside is Star in Motion, Devil is Saint, Quacker Blitz and Noonday Gun. There's lots to play for. Let's give that man a bells. He's still 2 lengths in front. In second, In a Timely Manner, Marcus Aurelius, he's starting to grow wings with Gavin Larina. He's closing in fast. Give that man a bells, but Marcus Aurelius is finishing 2 to his 1-year win going away. Pete, give that man a bells.
Race 6, Race Coast Incentives, powered by Hollywoodbets Class 4 for the fillies and mares, and it was over the 1600 metres. This was the race where Reed Petite won, and she won it quite comfortably. You could see that James was really pleased with the run, and I think just exciting knowing that they have a good horse on their hands. It was lovely to have Craig Kisveta represented for the ownership between Ridgemont nominee Craig Kisveta and Devon Heifer. So well done to that entire team. Really lovely win from her over the 1600 metres. And then second spot was Hunga Tonga, substantial daughter of up from the Ricky Maingard yard. Hampstead Heath did a great job for the racing club for that third spot. And then Clainsey, who looked magnificent, finished fourth.
The Revs building, she goes for home early. She's just about to pop her nose in front. On the inside is Supreme Fate, Viva La Vida. Hampstead Heath, then came Educator, nowhere to go, but it's Reed Petite. Reed Petite, she came gliding into the lead. She explodes into action. She goes 2, 3 lengths clear. Reed Petite, unbeatable, untouchable, and every bit a top filly. Wow, she's good. Second.
It was a very impressive win indeed. I'm sure we'll see more from her as the season unfolds. Race 7 is the Lucky Fish Crazy Time B Stakes, and it was over the 1600 metres. An incredible finish because you had horses from the inside rail all the way across to the outside rail, challenging each other. And it was Chasing the Rainbow, who was he sat in that second spot around the turn and hung out a little bit, but managed to stay on to win, and Katsu ran second from the Lucinda Woodruff yard. In third spot was an improved run from Afrique, which is much better. Best last run now, most certainly best ignored, and a good effort from Mente et Manu, who just has been in really good current form. So it was lovely to see.
Inside fence, he's still in front, Chasing the Rainbow. Major Master towards the outside, then came Industrial Strength, Katsu, Afrique, and Song to the Moon. It's Mente et Manu. Chasing the Rainbow, further back is Major Master. Chasing the Rainbow, I'm going to say he's just in front from Mente et Manu. Afrique, but it's Chasing the Rainbow. Chasing the Rainbow, Major Master, Chasing the Rainbow. I think very close, Katsu.
Race 8, Lucky Fish Fortune Cup D Stakes, and it was over the 1600 metres. Boundless Love was the winner here for JP van der Merwe and for Greg and Gina. Well, Greg Bortz and Gina Goldsmith for Justin Snaith. So really lovely to see. He was big bounding individual, and JP rode him with confidence. In second spot was Midway. Just couldn't get the better of Boundless Love despite a good effort. Prince of Tibet ran third. Really competitive and good effort from them. And then Sesame ran fourth. I thought a good run from her too. She's regaining or sustaining her form.
Bound. Iskrio comes to the outside. Midway's up the middle. Boundless Love now feels pressure. Where's Prince of Tibet? He goes to the inside with Richard Faries. Under the pump, he's still got 4 lengths to make up with Sesame. Boundless Love and Midway. Iskrio's now gone out the back door. Prince of Tibet, he's trying to run on, but Boundless Love, he fights and he fights hard. This is a very good win. Boundless Love beats Midway, then Prince of Tibet.
Race 9, Gallop TV Class 5 for the fillies and mares over the 1200 metres. Match that was the winner. Very impressive from her. She's quite a busy filly. Justin mentioned the fact that she'd gone for a bit of a rest with Lummerscroll being the owner breeder of Match That. And she really won a great race. JP sat really patiently on the inside rail and switched in for a run. We all thought it looked like a tight gap, but JP said there was a lot of room there. So he also just had a lot of horse under him, which makes a difference. True Horizon ran second, and she was number 6, but ran on very well. In third spot was Du Maurier. I don't know if she maybe did a little bit too much early in the race. She was quite prominent and stayed on at the end for that third spot. So creditable effort despite doing a lot of the work up front. And then Midnight Lady, who won on debut, came out and ran fourth today. It's not disgraced at all. I think we'll see more from her.
Right there, ready to pick up the pieces. She's getting a bit closer. She's got 2 lengths to find. It's Midnight Lady who got to the front with Demorier. Match that. She takes a daring run. She goes to the inside. So Demorier, Midnight Lady, and Yaz match that. She's trying to put it together on the inside fence, but they need to get to Demorier. Demorier, match that. On the outside is True Horizon. Match that. She's just going to pull out more. Great ride, JP van der Merwe.
Race 10, the last on the day, was the Hollywoodbets Bright Future C Stakes. It was over the 1,200 metres, and Peter Muscat earned another Raiders check, so he was very pleased with that, as were his owners, as they've been very patient with the winner being number 9, Showgirl, under Richard Fourie. He just patted her across the line. It was lovely to see, but a very athletic filly. We thought that Spirit might get the better of it, but Showgirl really showed up, and Peter Muscat prepares him spot on for their races. So well done to all involved in Showgirl. There was a number of owners, and really pleased with the fact that she has come in and won despite having a few setbacks in her career. And that second spot is Ridian, much better form down the straight, and it was evident to see today. And in that third spot was Spirit, a really nice individual. Interesting, he ran like he wanted a little bit further, but really nice type of horse. I don't think we're going to see the end of him. He'll continue to be competitive. And then Paratrooper ran fourth, who really loves the Hollywoodbets Kenilworth straight. But it was all credits and accolades to Showgirl.
Showgirl's up the middle. On the inside is Cavalry Commander, and then came Spirit. Steadfast is 5 off the leader. Honor of Kings, Green Planet, and Showgirl, the filly. She's starting to put her action together, and she came forward with lots of purpose. Showgirl past the 200, went 2 lengths clear. Spirit's up the middle with Ridian, but it's Showgirl. Showgirl, she's strutting her stuff. She wins well. Very nice win.
And that was a wrap from Hollywoodbets Kenilworth. Thank you very much for joining us for the day, and hope you made some notes for horses that will be performing throughout the season. Reed Petit was the standout of the day. Looking forward to seeing more top quality action at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth on Saturday the 15th of November. So see you there. Thank you very much and have a wonderful week.